Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and this is a video about timesheets, which is connected to job management. There's going to be a number of videos on timesheets. So this is the first part of timesheets that you probably need to review, and we'll discuss what they are. So the first thing about timesheets you want to know about, we have two timers. We have the timers for time clock, which is when you clock on, clock off, and that's for payroll, for employees or people who just want to do the timesheets for their actual days working. The next one is timers for invoices and customers and so forth, which is really doing invoicing as well. So when you can clock on to the actual to Creator, and then you can actually clock on to a job or a customer for invoicing as well. So we'll go through those particular two timing systems inside of Creator to follow that. So here's Creator on the tablet PC view here, and you've got a timer up here just above here, which is a time clock. That's your clock on, clock off section. You can single click on that, and you can see, for example, that I've started timing. I've already clocked on for the day, and then I'm also timing on a particular job itself. That could be either a customer or a job that you can actually time on. And when you time, it actually grabs the actual activity and shows you what you're timing on. It gives you the rate itself, and we'll cover that as well. But you have multiple different rates you have for yourself. For example, I'm logged in as Pete Pipe, and I can actually see my rate is $100 an hour, and that's the current rate, particular on a customer. Shows you what type of activity, subject, and labor. It's labor. It shows you just also I'm timing on a particular job here. I can click on the job and see that as well. Oh, it's a repair job, and you can click on the customer as well. This is the PC view. We'll show you the app view very shortly as well on this as well, but we'll just show you the PC view on this as well. And also you've got the time clock section there. So when you clock off, you clock on the system here, that will clock off your clock on time and also any jobs you have. So we're going to click back on here, and then you can see there's a job that we've got along here. We can press the timer back on here. Now also you have the history of all the times that you've done today, that you can go through each of those jobs and see what you've been timing on for the day as well, and then any current jobs that you have right here. You can make general notes about on this job as well, and click stop, and there you go. And now, if you start a timer, you click on here, and you can click on the add button here, and it will show you different things you can time on. So as I said beforehand, with the timer section is more for invoicing, and you can actually time on a contact, company, job, quote, task, and a ticket itself. So we do have all those different things, and we do combine them up if you just want to time just on a company. So some people just don't do job management whatsoever. Timesheet still walks around the lines where you may not want to even do jobs. It's too cumbersome for you, so you just do time on a customer. So it's great for just simply time billing on a customer. When they call up, you can time on the customer or time on a particular scenario. So we're going to do a job, and we can choose any job here, and off we go with now timing on this job. So that is how you do timing on job. So I'm just going to change the activity just for this one, labor rates, and I can have a section there that I can actually customize rates, where I can just choose what rate that I want to be on. For example, $120 for that. Now that is you can turn that off for staff for not changing their rates for obvious reasons, but if you're a smaller business and you want to change rates because you haven't set up some of the elements and you feel that's $100 instead of a $50 job, you can do that as well. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to show you how the app works just really quickly. Might be that quick actually when you think about it. I'm going to close this down. We're going to click on here, and we're just going to go to home, and this gives you a view on how the mobile phone looks. So similar to this is a mobile phone view, so this is what you'll be looking at. So here's all your jobs that you have along here, what's on for me, and I can click on this. So now if I click on the job that's been scheduled for me, I can actually therefore click on the play button up here, and I can just time on there. So this is an app view that's nice in a mobile phone view just in here that you can see. It's nice history that you can have on your mobile phone. You can see all the history of the times that you have on there as well, and what's currently timing on that, so you can make notes. So again, nice and easy, pop-up screen, go install shower. Yay. So we've installed Shower, set that on the mobile phone. So we've put a note on there that's connected to a service for invoicing and will not have a meeting activity, different activity. Now we do have things with activities where certain activities have certain rates as well. We can match that. So if you've got things like I want to do an activity for setting up a component, and then another activity for doing some sheet metal work, and so you can change activity types or the service rates, which is in the section here as well, which is all the different rates that you have that come from the accounting system as well. So when you clock off, you just press stop, and you've done your day, and you've finished your job and it's saying there's no timers running. Beautiful interface right there for the mobile users. The key thing that people always say is they want to keep it simple. So you've got a mobile phone users where they just keep it simple on doing their jobs. The next thing you can do, there's all the histories of the jobs that they've done that they can have a look-see on that as well, and then they clock off for the day, and that's it for the day, and they've done. So that is clocking on and off inside of Creator. So we'll now go through the next video of how they can actually just start doing their timesheets.